What if I told you that there was a magic pill that could change every aspect of your life? What if I told you that this magic pill could improve your relationships? It could improve your communication. It could improve your empathy. It could decrease your reactivity. This magic pill can do a lot more than that. This magic pill can reduce stress. It can boost your immune system. It can help you get better sleep. It can improve gut health. It improves digestive health. It can lower your blood pressure. This magic pill can help with pain management. It improves respiratory function, and it also improves your heart health. It also helps with your mental health. It can decrease anxiety, help you manage depression. It also helps with emotional regulation. It can enhance your focus. It can reduce mental noise. It also improves your memory. It also increases your self-awareness and your resilience. This magic pill increases your ability to discover yourself at deeper and deeper levels, and it also increases your creativity. This magic pill increases your emotional intelligence. It can help your career too. It can increase your productivity. It can increase your time management, and it can even increase your leadership skills. It helps with decision making too. It reduces impulsivity, and it increases your intuition. Not only that, but it leaves you with a sense of being connected to something greater than just yourself, a greater sense of awareness, and an overall sense of self-transcendence. And it actually does far more than that. It doesn't just end there, but there's so much stuff that this pill does that I can't even really talk about it all in a single YouTube video. Now, would you take that pill? I assume that you would. This pill sounds pretty awesome. But what if it wasn't a pill? What if it was a practice? What if it was something you had to do every day in order to get those results? What if this practice was meditation? Now would you do it? Or would you just dismiss it? Would you still skip it every day? Would you not take it seriously? Would you say it's just new age garbage? And I'm not actually trying to advertise meditation as some kind of like magic pill that'll solve every problem in your life, because it won't. But it really helps with practically everything for the most part, with every domain of your life, with your health, with your relationships, with your career, with your self-actualization, with your self-transcendence. It really helps you to be grounded in all of this stuff in the midst of everyday life. So I'm really not trying to advertise it as a magic pill. Life is complex, life is nuanced, and we need a holistic approach to life in order to live it well. But some practices are more important than others. Some are more fundamental for our development than others. And no one practice by itself is sufficient. But the thing is without meditation, you are hopelessly lost. You're hopelessly lost in thoughts. You're hopelessly lost in reactivity. Your nervous system is unconsciously stuck in fight, flight, freeze. You're unconsciously stuck in all of your patterns and all of your basically patterns that exist below the threshold of your awareness. You're stuck in trauma. And overall, you're just stuck in your conditioning. You're very helpless to change it because this conditioning just kind of runs itself, right? The subconscious mind, the unconscious mind just runs itself on autopilot. About 95% of our lives is just ran on autopilot. And without some kind of practice like meditation to reflect your awareness back to itself, to reflect your awareness on your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, sensations, intuition, decisions, relationships, career, without something to simply witness everything that is going on inside of you, all of your patterns will just perpetuate themselves forever. And you will not really have formed those patterns consciously. It's going to be things that you picked up from culture, from people, from parents, from childhood, from garbage you saw on the internet. But I hope you get the point, is that a lot of the mechanisms that are going to be responsible for your whole life are things that are going to be running on autopilot with little to no awareness. And you will, in many cases, hit your head against the wall over and over and over again and not understand why you don't like your career, or you get into fights in your relationship, or you're getting reactive, or you always have low energy. You don't get a good enough sleep. Your diet is poor and you can't really change these habits. Why can't I implement good habits? Why can't I manage my time well? Why can't I set boundaries? Why am I a people pleaser? All these problems and far more they're all going to run on autopilot because you're not witnessing them. You're not actually conscious of them, right? They arise, these patterns arise, and they just start acting themselves out. You have no practice to just sit down and witness them and watch them. And from that place of groundedness, from that place of presence, you can actually change them. The awareness that comes with meditation empowers you to actually successfully change and make very deep, meaningful, and lasting changes. So meditation is a way to make your unconscious mind conscious. And when our unconscious mind just kind of runs amok, we basically just call that fate. We call that destiny. It just does our whole life for us. And we don't really know why we got the results we did in our lives. We don't really know how we really got to where we are. We kind of just let an unconscious system run our lives for us. We were too repressed, we were too distracted, and we didn't have the vision that was necessary with this project that I'm kind of putting forth. So meditation is a good way to make all that garbage inside of you conscious and to reprogram it. It's a good way to help you live a more meaningful and authentic life. It's good for your biology, and it helps you within all the major categories of your life because it's rewiring you at the level of identity, the level of your subconscious mind. It's rewiring you at very fundamental parts of your own being. And when you begin to rewire yourself at those levels, basically it's like the foundation of your life, everything above that begins to change. The second you have that good psychological conscious foundation, that begins to sprinkle itself into your relationships, into your career, into your health, into your mood, into your daily thinking, into your open-mindedness, into your daily habits. And without that awareness, it's just all the stuff you've accumulated from your environment, from people, from childhood, etc., that is actually going to be running your life. Very little of it will have been consciously constructed by you. So if you're interested in learning how to meditate, I actually offer a free coaching call that can teach you how. There's also a lot of tutorials on YouTube and Google. You can look them up. I'll be making one in the future, but right now, this is sufficient enough. Everything I just put forth is sufficient enough. So that's it for this video. I hope you got some value out of it. Take it easy.